Hey everyone! In this video, we're going to go over the second project for my course, Virtual Augmented and Mixed Reality, which I'm currently taking at UIC. This project is an augmented reality application that involves a humanoid version of myself performing some actions based on a set of themes. There is a tabletop version of the scene which is displayed using the image markers from the Vuforia Mars database and a life-size version of the scene that can be deployed on a mobile device and initialized on a plane. To run this project, you need the Unity editor and the Vuforia SDK. The Vuforia SDK is an engine that is used to build augmented reality apps in Windows and can be imported into Unity. You also need a webcam and the image targets from the Vuforia Mars database. The version numbers of these softwares are given in the description below, along with a list of image markers used in the application that need to be printed. Once you have these components, clone the GitHub repo in the description below and open the project in Unity. To give you a brief description of the structure of this project, there are two scenes involved, which you can find in the scenes folder of the assets directory. The first scene is called Tabletop, which uses the image markers from the Vuforia Mars database to be initialized. To run this scene, you need to drag it to the hierarchy window in the editor and hit the play button. Make sure you have your image markers printed out and ready. To run the life-size scene, drag it to the hierarchy window and open File, Build Settings. Go to the Android tab and find your mobile device in the drop-down menu next to Run Device. To make your phone visible to Unity, you need to plug in your phone to the computer using a USB cable and enable USB debugging in the developer settings of your phone. Once you have chosen the right device, click Build and Run to install the app in your device. For detailed instructions on how to build on iOS devices, you can find the link to your tutorial in the description below. Let's start with the tabletop scene. The primary playset is displayed on the astronaut image marker and depicts a humanoid version of myself on a typical weekend. On weekends, I like to laze around the couch and watch my favorite soccer team, Arsenal, compete in the English Premier League. I'm a reasonably passionate supporter, so I can get pretty animated during the game. There is a looping crowd noise generated from the TV that decreases as you move away from the object. The humanoid was modeled in Make Human, and the looping animation was obtained from Mixamo.com. The scene also has other animated components such as my imaginary pet cat, Javier, a burning candle, and a bubble generating machine. The assets are a mixture of free assets from Unity's asset store as well as objects modeled by me. The second aspect of the scene is the virtual button, which is displayed over the fissure image marker. Let's go. Pressing the virtual button makes my humanoid do that, which is an animated representation of my state when Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, the Arsenal striker, scores a goal. The detection of a virtual button press depends on the quality of the camera too, and hence it unfortunately takes a while for the press to be recognized on my potato phone. If you have a better camera, you should have more success with the button press. The third aspect is the virtual tabletop that is modeled using an invisible cube. This cube is tied to the drone image marker such that the bottom edge of the image marker lines up with the bottom edge of the virtual tabletop. So make sure you align the image marker likewise on your real tabletop. On pressing the left mouse button, red balls are generated that bounce over all the objects in the playset. Some roll away on the tabletop and others fall off the edge. Again, you need to make sure that the drone image marker is aligned correctly with your actual tabletop for the effect to be correct. The fourth aspect of the scene is the alternate playset on the oxygen image marker. This playset depicts my non-existent workout persona doing squats. If the oxygen image marker is brought close enough to the astronaut image marker, this happens. Get off the couch and work out. As you can see, workout me tried to motivate laid-back me, but laid-back me could not care less. Unfortunately, this is how it is in real life too. For the life-size scene, make sure you follow the build instructions mentioned at the beginning to deploy the scene to your phone. Once on the phone, give the app the correct permissions until the camera gets initialized. Using the camera, point to an appropriate space on the ground using the reticle that appears. You can initialize the scene by clicking anywhere on the screen. The primary playset appears as a life-size model with all the components scaled appropriately and positioned on the ground. Thank you and have a good one.